Leanne Battersby, Jane Danson, is gearing up for an explosive Christmas on Coronation Street as she unleashes a calculated revenge plot against her estranged partner Nick Tilsley, Ben Price, and her sister Toyah Battersby, Georgia Taylor. Still reeling from the discovery of their shocking affair earlier this year, Leanne's heartbreak has festered into a simmering rage that threatens to upend their lives in the most dramatic way. Tensions have remained high between the trio since Leanne uncovered the betrayal, but the soap stalwart is no stranger to a fight. With her feisty Battersby spirit fueling her, Leanne is determined to make Nick and Toyah pay for the destruction of her family. And as Christmas approaches, it becomes clear that Leanne's revenge will be anything but subtle. In the coming episodes, Leanne begins her plan by targeting Nick, the man she once thought she'd spend the rest of her life with. Feigning a desire to reconcile, she invites him for a drink. While Nick hesitates, unsure of her motivations, Leanne's charm and persistence seem to draw him in. What Nick doesn't realize is that his ex is playing a long game, and every move is designed to sow discord between him and Toyah. Leanne's next opportunity comes during the reading of Leigh Battersby's will, a deeply emotional moment for her. As Nick steps in to comfort her, offering support in front of an increasingly uneasy Toyah, Leanne seizes the moment to stir the pot. At Leigh's wake, she pulls Nick into a seemingly innocent hug, a gesture loaded with underlying tension. However, it's behind closed doors where Leanne's true intentions come to light. She digs out Toyah's passport, carefully photographs the ID page, and uses it to set up a fraudulent bank account in Toyah's name. With her plan in motion, Leanne replaces the passport and waits for confirmation of her actions. As the week unfolds, Nick unwittingly hands Leanne another opportunity to widen the rift between himself and Toyah. When Nick lies to Leanne, claiming that his son Sam Blakeman, Jude Riordan, can't miss school for an upcoming holiday, she grows suspicious. Her suspicions are confirmed when Toyah later submits her holiday dates for the bistro, dates that perfectly align with Nick's. Feeling betrayed all over again, Leanne decides to take things a step further. She arranges a secret meeting with Mrs. Crawshaw, Sam's head teacher, where she convinces the school to let Sam accompany Nick on the trip. For Leanne, the goal is clear: disrupt Nick and Toyah's plans and remind Nick of his responsibilities as a father. Producer Kate Brooks has teased that the storyline will reach its boiling point on Christmas Day, promising a showdown of epic proportions. According to Brooks, Leanne's actions are fueled by the devastating betrayal she feels, not just from Nick, but from Toyah, her own sister. Leanne's a Battersby, she's scrappy and feisty, and she sees the life she had being taken away from her, Brooks revealed. She really wants to make them pay and is intent on getting her own revenge. It can be at the detriment of her own sanity sometimes, but she wants to make them realize what they've done to her. Nick's betrayal is one thing, but the betrayal by Toyah cuts even deeper. The bond between the Battersby sisters has always been complicated, but this affair has shattered it entirely. Brooks reflected on their history, recalling the duo's arrival on the street in the late 1990s. They barreled onto the street in peak Spice Girls era, Little Sporty Spice and Scary Spice, she said. Tapping into how they were as Battersbys was really important, and that all comes to the forefront on Christmas Day. As Christmas morning dawns, the tension between Leanne, Nick, and Toyah is set to reach a crescendo. Leanne's carefully orchestrated schemes have laid the groundwork for chaos, and her explosive revenge will finally come to light. Will Leanne's meddling succeed in driving a wedge between Nick and Toyah, or will her actions backfire, leaving her more isolated than ever? What's clear is that the fallout won't leave anyone unscathed. Leanne's relentless pursuit of vengeance comes at a cost, not just to Nick and Toyah, but to her own mental and emotional well-being. Her desperate need to punish them for their betrayal risks consuming her entirely. Fans of Coronation Street can expect an unforgettable Christmas episode as Leanne's revenge plot explodes into full view. The complex dynamics between Nick, Toyah, and Leanne will be laid bare, bringing to the forefront the lingering pain, guilt, and unresolved feelings between them. As the Battersby sisters face off in what promises to be an emotional and fiery confrontation, viewers will be left wondering whether their relationship can ever be repaired, or if this betrayal has shattered their bond for good.